And welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope that you're having a wonderful one out there. Let's go ahead and get into this, huh? Where's my intro? There. I couldn't remember where my intro button is. It's right there. It's in front of me the whole time. Anyways, today we're going to listen to the band The Smithereens. I've never heard of them, but we're going to listen to this track, Blood and Roses. This is off of their album, Especially For You, which was released in 1986. This is in particular a suggestion and a recommendation by RG3232. So thank you so much for the suggestion. This is off of my I Want to Hear Your Favorite Songs thing, and that's what we're doing today. So like I said, I've never heard of them, but we're gonna hear of them today. So let's go ahead and pull up the track. We'll talk about it a little bit after, and we'll dive on in. Let me pull it up. Blood and Roses. Here we go. You know I like a bass intro.
Yesterday, saw you standing in the rain. Then I heard you say, I want to love, but it comes out wrong. I want to live, but I don't belong. I close my eyes and I see blood and roses.
I like that. I like his singing a lot, and that bass line.
Flowers in the springtime, October we were wed. Wintertime the roses died, the blood ran cold, and then she said, I want to love but it comes out wrong. I want to live but I don't belong. I close my eyes and I see blood and roses.
I like these kind of low down, dusty vocals. Really fits that snaky bass line. Little uptick. The guitar and bass are kind of doing a little bit of this movement.
It was long ago, like yesterday, saw you standing in the rain. Then I heard you say, I need your love, but it comes out wrong. I try to live, but I don't belong. I close my eyes and I see blood and roses. Blood and roses. Blood and roses. Blood and roses.
I like how one guitar is just frenzied and the other's wow, wow. You know, I like the atmosphere of that song because to me it's like a calm rocker. Like it rocks, but it's like a calm, kind of dusty mood of a rocker. The bass line I think is fantastic. It's not like it's a complicated bass line, but it is a very satisfying one to listen to. On the bass in this track, it seems it's going to be Mike Mazzaros. Really like it. It's giving me that dusty, snaky kind of vibe that bum, da, da, dum, da, 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 da. And then the guitars, which you have two guitarists on this particular band. You have Jim Bobjack, who's also one of the vocalists, and then Pat Denizio, who I believe is lead vocals. And I like how, especially on the back end of it, you can hear one guitar kind of like, I don't know, I say frenzied notes, but it's just kind of distorted chords, and then the other one's kind of sliding up and down and giving us a little bit extra on top of that. It's just a really nice way of making a nice specific tonal change, I should say. And then in the midst of that, you have the guitar and bass that begin to change just a little bit off of their main parts and begin to kind of intertwine each other, which I thought was really cool. The vocals from Pat, I really like his vocals because, like I said, they're kind of low down, but they still rock. Like, I don't know, but I'm sure that in another song they probably he's probably a little bit more outspoken and, right? But like here he's just kind of like he has a little smoothness to it. Like maybe it's because the band is named the Smithereens. Like, I'm not going as far as to say as like, they sound like the Smiths, but it gives me that same refined rock and roll sound with a kind of new romantic swing to it, like a little bit something like in that nature. Not going as far into the new romantic side as like, I don't know, the Blue Nile or something like that, but like it kind of plays back and forth a little bit. I just thought that was a really nice sound that they had going there. Let's go ahead and get into these lyrics though really quick. It was long. Do you guys hear that? My thing is so squeaky. I used WD-40 on it and it went away for like 5 minutes. It was long ago, seems like yesterday, saw you standing in the rain, then I heard you say, I want to love, but it comes out wrong. I want to live, but I don't belong. I close my eyes and I see blood and roses. So this other person, he's saying, I saw them standing in the rain and I heard them say, I want to love, but it doesn't work out. I want to live, but it doesn't work out. I close my eyes and I see blood and roses. I see, I would assume death or injury or something negative, and roses. Roses, like representing love, like wanting to love, wanting to live, but something just going wrong. Love flowers in the springtime. October we were wed. In wintertime the roses died, and blood ran cold, and then she said, and that repeats the chorus there. So, this song could go in a lot of different ways, but at the end of the day, it's about the ending of a relationship. Now, of course, there's many ways a relationship can end. And when I see love flowers in the springtime, spring is of course life, October being fall, the nearing end of life, winter would be death, as in the wintertime the roses died. So this could of course be the relationship just lasting for less than a year. Perhaps death was involved and someone died. Because maybe, like I said, she says I want to live, but I don't belong. So maybe there's a death involved. It was long ago, seems like yesterday. Saw you standing in the rain. I need your love, but it comes out wrong. I try to live, but I don't belong. So now the lyrics change a little bit. I need your love, when before is I want to love. I try to live, but I don't belong. I want to live. Like, I'm trying. I need it, but now all I see is blood and roses. So I really think that this wasn't just the relationship ending in like a peaceful or even non-peaceful way. I think that this is more death related in this particular track. Let's look at the Wikipedia page though. It says that it was the first single released in support of their debut album, this one. Denisio explained the song's origin. I was walking home from my job as sound man at NYC's legendary Folk City nightclub through the freezing rain at about 4 a.m. when the bass line came to me. And what a good bass line it is. The chords and the melody came later, built around the bass part. Lyrically, the song is about a girl Denisio knew in high school who took her own life. There you go. The title was taken from a short story of the same name by the Japanese writer Yukio Mishima, a literary hero of Denisio's. I found out years later that Blood and Roses was also the title of an obscure early 60s horror film directed by Roger Vadim, Denisio said. So, really great song. I enjoyed this. The single reached number 14 on the U.S. mainstream rock charts and number 99 in Australia. So, thank you so much for the recommendation. It's a good song. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter, Facebook, channel, and Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.